How to Improve Mental Health and Wellness by Biohacking Tips. How crazy it is that we take very good care of our physical health, consult doctors regularly, check on our diets, and even work out, but at the same time, we eat very little towards our mental health. Sometimes, we think that we're doing well, but do not realize how the little unfavorable mental or emotional stresses in our lives can affect our physical and mental health. They both are equally important to be taken care of and deserve to be given equal attention. And therefore, we brought you some simple yet amazing biohacking tips to improve your mental health in this new video. You will notice visible signs of your well-being once you embrace these habits. So let's get started. Meditate to let that stress escape. In this modern world, our lives are noisy and crowded, and to find peace and serenity seems like an impossible goal. But one way to make it happen is by following the advice of so many spiritual guides and relying on the experiences of people who found peace through meditation. It is one way to open your mind and deal with all the stress you're receiving from the environment you live in. So find a quiet corner and focus on the exercise you're about to do. There are different kinds of meditation to help you relax. A general idea of meditation is to sit in solitude in a comfortable posture. There are numerous positions you can choose to copy. Then find something to pull all your focus on. It may be a particular breathing pattern or some words you have to say. And then practice patience by keeping a positive attitude. You will soon learn not to get distracted by minor distractions. Choose to stay positive. The phrase "stay positive" is probably one of the most used phrases that we get to hear quite often. But how do we do that? Life is unpredictable, and one doesn't have happy days throughout his life. So what does staying positive mean exactly? And why does negativity destroy mental health? A positive attitude is when we toss all the negative energy out of our brains and choose to focus on the bright side. We can either get depressed and overthink about the bad stuff happening to us, or we can remind ourselves how to move past that and achieve the goal we're striving for. If you struggle to let go of the traumas, then hold on to any good feeling or a happy moment for as long as you can, because it will serve as a reminder that life has much more to offer than some silly bad days or accidents. Another thing you can do is to control your emotions and then walk away from the situation, which requires you to lose your temper or become sad. Sometimes we get frustrated over a piece of news or get furious over an argument. But what's important here is to control your urge to react and have a positive approach. You can just walk away or stop listening to the news. That's it. Take a break from social media. This is the age of social media, and it's safe to say that there isn't much population left in the world that is immune to it. What it's doing to our mental health is the main point of concern. People, especially young individuals, compare their lives on social media. And we all know that lives displayed on social media are nothing but the brightest bits of one's life. The part where they feel low or get anxious is simply not there. It causes so much depression and insecurities in youngsters that their mental health is compromised. From hating one's life to suicidal thoughts, it is all influenced by it. And that is why it is not wise to idealize that life and yearn for a life that doesn't even exist. Enjoying the video? If yes, then hit that subscribe button and like this video so that you would continue to get the best health content. And click the bell icon to stay updated on our latest content. Be grateful for your blessings. You may not always get what you want, and that is a major reason for you to go into a spiral of ungratefulness. As you contemplate whether you deserve something or not, you should simply focus on what you have. That is the right attitude to sustain personal sanity and not get saddened by things that you can't control. You can start new hobbies suggested by experts like writing down or expressing things that you're grateful for every day. By holding on to those things, you should expect better things for yourself in the future and get rid of the mental stress that is costing you your health. Socialize and reach out to people. Socializing can be a great way to improve mental health. Sometimes, most of the anxiety we are having is because we isolate ourselves from others at a time when it's not healthy for us. What we need at that moment is to surround ourselves with people who make us feel productive and creative. We can do that by joining communities and by volunteering for activities that we enjoy. that allows us to indulge ourselves in healthy activities, giving us no time to sit idle and feel stressed. Another advantage of socializing is that the more people you will interact with, the more opportunity you will have to reach out to people. You will always have someone to talk to, and may find just the right person to share your problems with, because most of the suicidal urges and negative emotions are harnessed in us when we decide not to share our problems with others. So move into society and free your brain from negative thoughts. Maintain your physical health. A sound body consists of both a healthy body and a healthy mind. A person cannot be perfectly healthy if he doesn't have any one of these things. With all the tips we gave you to improve your mental health, you must also pay a lot of attention to physical health. Taking care of physical health isn't as hard as you may think. It only consists of some healthy habits that we need to make a part of our routine and follow regularly. In this way, we can always stay fit both physically and mentally. So let's see what habits will guarantee a healthy body. First off, try to eat a good night's sleep. Your energy levels will get boosted, your eating habits will be greatly improved, and you'll see a change in your body. The next best thing you should start doing is to eat healthily. Pick out the healthiest foods like fruits and vegetables, and stay hydrated so that your body will have all the nutrition it needs. Exercise will always save you from the hazards of multiple illnesses. Staying active is the key to being physically strong, and therefore, you should never skip a morning walk or some exercise your trainer recommended you. Summing up, on that note, we've reached the end of the video. We hope that now you'll prioritize your mental health as much as you do your physical health. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We'll see you guys next time.